Hello. Hi, Avery. Could you let me know how the audio is? Can you hear me? Can you hear the game? Are we balanced? How is everything? UP Princess, audio sounds fine. Alright, thank you. Alright. Let's go.
You make your...
I don't remember what we're doing. I would like to remember how to get the beast ending. Because I think if we let her eat us, that's a that's a new ending. We should take a look actually. Let's see. We need to fail in killing a god. Cut something out of us, okay. Put our heart on the line. I don't know what we have. I don't know, like, Like, I can take the blade. That gives us options, and then enter.
The door to the...
I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
You were kidding when you said you were here to kill me. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
I could.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare.
Sure.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands.
Pretty awkward. Blah,
and
blah,
yet
blah.
You hesitated the moment you saw me. And you dropped your knife. If killing me was really that important, you'd have a little more gumption, don't you think?
I don't know, girl.
So, someone put you up to this, right? And whoever it is, it's probably the same someone who shoved me into this dark pit and chained me to a wall.
Probably.
That's a fair question. Who chained her in this basement, and if she's so dangerous, how did they manage to trap her? And why have we been left to do their dirty work?
Thank you for the lurk, Lady Solerina. Hope you're having a good day.
Don't give away the game, and don't let her distract you. That's exactly what she wants.
I'm right, aren't I? So who put you up to this?
How do I tell her? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. Blah, 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 blah. I guess this?
Don't just tell her that.
No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I am to trust them.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
Bet.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Okay. I still have a few questions. Actually, change my mind. I don't trust you. Let's examine the chains.
You walk up to the chains.
I'm gonna check upstairs.
I'll be here.
Yes, you will.
You attempt to make your way.
Thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Draven. How are you? Ooh. Let's try the door. Alright. Return.
You make your way back to the bottom of the steps.
Okay. And then we can save the princess.
Against your better judgment.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
No, we won't.
Warn her. Oh, guess I just... Okay. The tower. And I go... I don't know which one this is. Is this the god one? This the god one? We'll see. It might be. It looks like it.
The door to the...
Continue.
Making your way.
Okay.
As
Tighten
if
my
by
grip.
command, the blade slips from...
No.
Are you still trying to defy me?
She's right. We've been here before.
We've been here multiple
We've died
times.
here before. He's been...
We've done this before.
I hope the st-
Okay. I'm not gonna help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that.
I see. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
No!
Pick up that needle.
Do it.
Pick up the blade.
Reach forward.
Stand.
Feel a creaking.
End this. And then we slay ourselves.
You can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has to be done.
But this gives me a new
The
thing.
blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
Bruh.
Look at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god.
Welcome, Tiny Bean Tim. How are you? This game is really funky. I really like it, though. I like how many options we get. I just wish it was a little easier to get all the ones I haven't gotten. I've repeated myself multiple times. But alas.
It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there.
On break right now? Nice. Hope you enjoy your break.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you?
She talking about the narrator.
It's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oh. Dang. Gotta go back to work in 15 minutes. Oh no! Good luck with work though. You got this.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
She wants the narrator and not me. Screaming.
You bring the blade to your neck. You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries, your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever.
You know, I never thought that it looked like a baguette, but now that you say it, I can see it, and I'm not gonna be able to unsee it. I'm just a baguette now. A baguette chicken.
No.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
Okay.
We will. I promise.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yay! Apotheosis. Huh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Oh, let me guess. And at the end of the path is a cabin!
Ah, I love the contrarian. He's back.
Excuse me? Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. And besides, we've been here like, what, 5 times already?
True.
I think this is 3. Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them.
True.
I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion. One reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5.
Is there?
Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract. Numbers like 5.
5 is a huge number.
Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5.
I always agree with contrarian.
You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her.
Do I have a moral compass?
Don't
Good
you
question.
get it? Might makes right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power.
This is true.
So what? Just because she made us kill ourselves, we're supposed to submit to her authority without question?
This is also true.
I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us. Oh, for the love of... Can you all please just get on with it? You're not making this any easier for yourselves. Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants, or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody.
True.
Please, nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants.
I like that.
You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god. I'm going to cut you off right there. She is not a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, now.
Run away! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, there's so much stuff here. This one. Yes. Okay. Run away!
But a great and horrible change is already underway. The ground quakes beneath your feet, and you feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway, then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin.
Ooh.
Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
Okay.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free. Any, words of warning?
Don't open the door?
You already know everything you need to know.
Okay.
As you step forward, the cabin explodes.
What?
You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
Oh my goodness.
Watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you.
Okay.
The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free.
I didn't do anything.
This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
Miss Ma'am, I didn't do anything.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Oh shoot. Also, those emotes are so cute. Cat. Hey, funny one. Didn't you say something about a third option earlier? One that would make everyone unhappy? Take the blade or embrace your new goddess. Hey, yo. I'm scared.
I don't know, I'm at a loss. What if we run away again? I'm sure it'll work this time.
I don't think so.
To where? Anywhere. You're all ruining the moment of her ascension. Have you no respect for the divine?
Yeah, I guess not. Alright, well, they gave me the option to flee. I'm embracing for sure, yeah? I mean, sure, we can do that.
Spiting him, it is.
Yay!
Don't know what you're doing. That's half the fun.
Fill the empty seat by my side. Join me for a new dawn.
Hi, Gray, how are you?
You fool. You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Come to me.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm and comforting. This really is the end.
Just got back from class, but I'm excited to eat the rest of my sandwich from lunch. Oh yes, enjoy your lunch.
Is it the end? We're still here.
Narrator gone. The night sky unweaves into a textured nothingness. He does not respond.
Everything is gone. Us and her. This is her power. This is where we're meant to be.
Okay, broken.
Really gone? Huh, that's unexpected. But he would have said something by now if he were still here. Right?
Join Reddish, she got really big. Oh yeah, she's gigantic now. Welcome in, Nicolene, is that how you say it? Please let me know if I'm saying it wrong. You're satisfied, big lady? Indeed. This is our first time getting giant ladies, so I am also pleased.
Yeah. Never knew when to shut up, that one. It's part of why I liked him so much. I can't believe all it took to make him disappear was saying no once.
It's quite tragic, really.
What happens now?
Second eye is pronounced the same as the first eye. Nicolene?
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
Yes? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for dropping by. How are you? The princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
What?
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
Is she, though? Her grip tightens, and somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another, before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. Scream in unintelligible agony. You have to stop this. I can't take it. You're hurting me. Suffer in silence. I'm gonna scream.
It will be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
Good visiting streamers playing a game you love. I really like this game too. It's so fun.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more?
More?
My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love that, wouldn't he?
Also hot lady. Do you have a favorite princess? I've seen a lot of them. So it's not so much a spoiler for me, unless it's one of these, I guess. I think we're... Oh no, we got this one just now. Worth it for hot lady. True. True, true, true. Princess B slaying. The textured nothing is ripped open, and with it, you are ripped open. Amid a sea of dissociative pain, you can feel everything that is you pouring out into the ether. And you feel something else, too. Anger. A need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting you. My favorite's the one where you get to be in her head. I don't think I got that one.
Yes. Hurt her. Do something, anything, to make it stop.
You might need to walk me through on how to get that one, because I would like to get as many as we can. The things we do for pretty women. Exactly.
No. If suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God? It is so, so tempting to see what's on the other side of that great big nothing, but I think I'm gonna lose myself if this goes on for much longer. Why do we have to be the ones going through all this pain while she gets all the benefits?
I think Gaiji just asked me. Yes, I will. As soon as we finish this ending, if it's not the last one that we have to do before the end scene, then I yes, please. I'd peel myself for a hot lady for sure, for sure.
Blasphemer. We have been given the gift of offering ourselves to a higher purpose, and you spit in its face.
I feel like the character, like the main character in this game, has done a lot. Like, he has peeled himself, he's ripped himself open to show her his heart. He's done a lot. Other than that one, I like the adversary. Yeah, that one's cool. We are the Knights Civic for Vigilante Foxy, for real, exactly. If any of you guys don't know, that's also from... It's from another game we play. Ace Attorney and Professor Layton crossover. Highly recommend if you haven't tried it, it's very fun. Make her suffer with you, suffer in the darkness alone. Oh, good luck with work, Tiny V Tip. Thank you for dropping by, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna make her suffer with me. Bye-bye! You are a wave of tendrils racing against themselves and down the shape of an arm. You snap around it. Oh. Okay. Relief as a massive burden is lifted from you. You are in one piece. You are in your body. Dragon sounding cry. Yeah, she was mad about that one. Your eyes open. Before you is the massive form of the princess, arms bound by the textured nothing. Behind her, a hole in the world leading into something beyond. Something beautiful. It's grass again! Ray knows that you... She could be an adversary to crush my head between her legs like an egg. I like the tiefling princess too, though. She looks really cool.
I knew it! That old windbag was hiding all kinds of secrets from us. There's a whole world out there.
Yeah, it's grass.
I don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful.
I get the sense that my character really wants to go out and touch grass.
Doesn't the mere sight make all the misery worth it? It's not all that.
What did you do to me? I was supposed to be perfect. I was supposed to be a god. I was all of those things. And no, I'm not. All because of you.
Oh, it's my fault? I'm sorry. She looks up with futile sorrow at the something beautiful that sits beyond.
We could have had everything. If only you had given me a little more, we could have been free on the wings of my glory. Now we're stuck here. Forever.
Oh, princess, yeah. Sorry. I didn't know it'd be that easy.
I, for one, am perfectly happy to be stuck here forever. It's more than worth it if that's the price we paid for taking her down a peg.
That's crazy. The hole mends shut. As it closes, the tendrils loose their grip, freeing the princess as they retreat.
No, how do we get it back? Can we try again? We'll suffer so much better if we get to try again, I promise.
Also want the tower to order me around as a housewife for all of eternity. The big tall one, right? The one right before this one. The deity princess. Yeah.
Cold here. If this wasn't enough, then what is?
That's a lot of hands! Oh my gosh! Okay.
She's gone.
Approach the mirror. Proceed to the cabin. It's just her head.
There's a world beyond.
Okay, I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you.
Okay, can you teach me? Okay, wait. Massive fan of the kiss you could give to the thorn. The thorn? Who's the thorn? I don't know. Huh? You need to teach me how to get these, please. I'm missing so many. Got a lot of things we could do with that one too. First, the one in her head. Yes, yes. How do we do that one? Do I have to click any of these? Go to Spectre. Spectre! That's the ghost one, right? So I have to kill her immediately? Is that the one where I just murder? Like I just run in and stab? Yes, okay. I run in and stab. Viva la revolution!
The interior.
Take the blade, enter the basement, and don't stab her when you get to her as a ghost. Okay.
Good.
Continue down the
You're still
stairs.
listening to reason.
Steal your nerves and step forward. Slay the princess.
Lunge forward.
She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work,
Beep.
you open the cabin door. Only.
Oop! She's dead. Okay. Oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for.
Alright, how do we get out of here? Anything to get out of here? Okay, Spectre. And then don't stab her. Okay. I will not stab.
Oh,
Does that mean take the blade but don't stab? Or let her possess you and then stab yourself? Okay, so I take the blade, is what you're telling me. Right? We take the blade? Take the blade, she possesses me, and then... Okay, yes. Take the blade. Enter the basement.
the door to the.
Okay, wait and see how things play
I
out.
see you brought that annoying knife again.
Why is it annoying?
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Is there a way I can make it up to you?
Of course there is. You can give me the only thing I've ever wanted. A way out of this basement. The place won't let me leave. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
And she said she can't.
It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
Very true.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you owe me.
You don't have to look at me like that.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us?
Let's do it.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Okay. Sounds great. Do it. Let the princess possess you.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Please don't eat me. I've had that happen before. It was not pleasant.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
Why are you looking at me like that?
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
Yeah, she got no eyebrows.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Cronky.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
But I don't die.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Crunchy, imagine how it sounds with a fork.
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Oh.
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
a voice? I'm me is what I am.
Yeah,
Who
same.
cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
Oh, girly, you have no idea.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
Real.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
Alright, we do the
You don't
stabby.
need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going
Bestie?
to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everybody knows that, narrator.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
How rude. Kind of sad to stab her like this when she's being so nice, honestly. Yeah, it does feel bad, but alas, we choose violence.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
Oh, girly, we're about to make things a whole lot worse.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Probably. Slay the princess.
Isn't that an interesting idea? I hadn't even considered it as an option. Slaying her would slay you. Are you sure you're willing to do that?
This ain't our first rodeo.
Of course we're sure. The decision has already been made. All right then. Better this than ferrying her out of here.
Yeehaw.
After all that, you're really just going to stab me again?
Hear that? She's scared. No point wasting more time. Do it. You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into your guts. Pain spreads quickly through your torso as you attempt to turn its edge up towards your heart.
Is she just gonna fly out of me?
The princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's
Guess
prison
not.
of stone, cries out in agony as you slice through organ and muscle.
How did that happen? Like, how did she get trapped in me? She came in willingly, like,
I don't want to die in you. I thought you finally understood me, but instead you just wanted to hurt me again.
Girl!
Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside. Bits of her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of your prison hold.
If only I could drag you with me and make
Ugh.
you understand. But that's not the way things get to go for me, is it?
What is that? Ugh!
It would certainly be interesting. Though being dead does sound dull. And you are about to be dead. Again.
Get away from me, you cold little freak.
Cold little freak! You feel a dull tear, like strips of meat being delicately peeled from bone. But it doesn't matter how delicate the hands if you were the meat. Oh, it doesn't matter how delicate the hands if you were the meat. My cursor changed, oh my gosh. You have been stripped away from yourself, or stripped away from something that used to be you, or stripped away from something that used to be important. At the very least, you have been stripped away from something. It always hurts to forget at first, but then you forget the pain.
You were so close to leaving, and now look at you. Look at me. Is this what you wanted?
Yeah, low-key. The words come from both inside and outside of your head. Before you on the ground is a writhing mass of flesh and scales and feathers. You are now in her body. Oh, how interesting. Is that me? Is that what I look like? This isn't what I wanted to do. Did you mean to take me with you? Can anyone hear me? Is that what I look like?
Oh, you're here too.
Hi.
Maybe trying to slay me was for the best. If it means you could leave those other voices behind. The two mean ones, at least. I feel kind of bad for the nice one.
That's crazy.
But we probably shouldn't think about them too much right now. They're a mess, and I don't think we can fix them. No point in worrying over messes that can't be fixed.
Dang. Ugh! Gurgling liquid bubbles up from open pockets in the disintegrating mass in front of you. It's trying to speak, but it no longer has the tissue that speech requires.
Wait, if we need to leave together to get out, this could still count. We have to try before your body stops being alive.
She likes the hero. Yeah, she does. But what about the body? What about me? Agreed, let's go. If you leave the cabin, the world ends. I'm not going to be party to the end of everything. Heck no, we're staying right here until we figure this out. Sorry, I stabbed us. Can we leave? Is that a thing? Sure. You could try, okay? Let's go.
Okay, yeah. Deep breath, princess. Let's go.
You hurtle towards the cabin stairs, but time seems to slow down the closer you get. In a moment, you're halfway there, and in 2 moments, you're halfway there again. Having the distance and having the distance until the upstairs feels almost within reach.
We're not gonna make it, are we? We're gonna be stuck again.
You're seated in a room that is empty. A chain digs into your wrist, binding one arm to the wall. It's quiet, and you're alone. This is what you deserve. 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 Tongue twister. This is what you deserve.
Are you still there? Am I alone again?
I'm here. What just happened? You're not mad at me. Are you sorry I stabbed us? How are we supposed to get out of here? If we're both here, then what happened to the others? Are we still a ghost? What are we supposed to do? Just wait for something to happen? Wait, say nothing. Are we still a ghost? Your gaze turns to your hands. Solid, then translucent, then solid again.
Maybe? It's like sometimes we are and sometimes we aren't. Like we're something in between ghost and not ghost.
What is a not ghost? You're different. Your whole mood is different.
I'm just trying to make the best of things. You could always make the best of things too, if you want. We both have a chance to start over.
Yeah, the music here is really nice.
Besides, there's something about you being in here with me that feels right. I never wanted to be your enemy.
Become one with the princess. I killed you though, and I tried to kill you again. Let it go just like she has. Okay, we'll wait. Time passes. You are still here.
Waiting has always worked for me before, but nothing's still happening. Maybe we just have to wait some more.
Now that I think about it, both times I've been here, nothing happened until after I saw a title card. We haven't seen a title card yet.
You've gotten title cards? What did they say?
Usually they describe you. No, this is stupid. You're gonna laugh at me. The first I got said Chapter 1, the hero and the princess, and then after we both died, I got Chapter 2, the specter.
Well, the first one is sweet.
Is it though? Har har, get your laughs out. I'm still a hero. I've been trying to save the world. You know, a villain to one person might be the hero to others.
Well, maybe you're just misguided. And the story's not over yet. We might still find a happy ending. But I think it's time we start a new chapter. How about... Chapter 3, The Princess and the Dragon.
That's me! Ooh, reversing the order. I like it. Casting yourself as the main character, I see. Very humble. The princess and the dragon. I thought I was maybe some sort of bird? Wait, am I a dragon? Hell yeah. I don't actually know what I look like. Is that accurate? Oh, yeah. Heck yeah,
Does
dragon!
being called a dragon make you happy? You're kind of scary looking, like really scary looking.
What? The click of a latch and creaking hinges, muffled. Something is here.
I guess you made it back here.
Your gaze turns back to your hands. They flicker once again.
We're still all wrong. It's like you don't really know what we're supposed to be.
A thump on the floorboards above, and then another, the scraping of metal against a surface. The flickering in your body stops. You are solid.
I know that sound. That's the knife. I guess it's hard to do anything without it.
True? Creaking hinges once again, but this time, clear. Closer. Hello? Hey, listen to me. I'm stuck in the princess's head. You gotta get me out of here. Am I going to say anything? So, what do I look like?
Scary. It's hard to describe. It's hard to look at you.
That's so rude. Movement on the stairs.
Thump, thump, thump.
That's not a dragon! And then a figure emerges, shrouded in a feathered darkness, the world trailing behind it. Its shining blade gleaming against the wooden walls. It stares at you with wild, hollow eyes. What the hell am I? Hello? She's really nice to be polite given how you look. You should never judge people based on their appearances, though. Hey, listen to me. I'm stuck in the princess's head. You gotta get me out of here. Quick, tell them I'm in here. Don't let them know I'm here. What do you want to do? Say nothing. What do you want to do?
I guess we'll just have to talk to them.
Hello.
So, here we are again. I'm back in chains and you have your knife. So, what are we going to do?
The head of the figure cocks to the side. Is it inquisitive? Suspicious? Hostile? Its emotions are unreadable. A 7-foot-tall, many-winged bird creature would freak me out, to be honest. I mean, yes, this is true. But, you know, if you're a princess that's been trapped in a basement for who knows how long, you gotta do what you gotta do to get out of there, right?
I guess we could just stare at each other?
Direct eye contact. The silence holds. A creature that is made of darkness itself? I mean, if that's the only thing that comes down here. Why am I being so quiet? Is it because I'm not there? I hate the silence. It's putting me on edge. Am I arguing with myself in there? Has that always happened in real time?
Is that why you're always quietly staring?
That's so funny.
I can't hear what's going on in there anymore now that I'm back in my own body. Do you want to share your thoughts? It'd only be polite, really.
True.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
Ooh. He raises the blade above his head, dangling it by the handle in front of his eyes.
But I think we hold the power right now.
You know, for a creature that large, I feel like that knife isn't really going to do much. Like, at that point, use your claws. They're about the same size. Silence as the figure continues to stare with a wild grin, but does not act.
How dull. We've already had our discussions in private. I'd rather not keep listening to the rest of you run in circles, repeating the same arguments again and again and again. It was so much more interesting when we had someone to mediate.
This one sounds like cold. And the one before... The one before, I'm not sure. Maybe Hero?
I'm sorry, did you just share privileged information with the enemy?
Or is that the narrator?
Well, it isn't privileged anymore, now is it? Do we really need all this secrecy?
This sounds kind of like... contrarian, opportunist, cheated? Maybe cheated. Was Hero ever this aggressive? Not really. But the tone of voice reminds me of Hero, or maybe it's narrator. But narrator is like a separate... Like, he's not so much a voice inside my head. Like, he's the echo, right? So,
No, we don't. Yes we do. Sidebar everyone, now. Chop chop.
You think the blue one is hero? I thought the blue one was... maybe. Maybe. There's a lot of blue ones, though. Because I think that other blue one sounded more like broken or, what's the other one? The really scared one. And the white one is 100% cold. Oh, is it white? Am I colorblind? Oh, they don't show me. Anyway. Silence as the mind in front of you falls back into itself. There's no response.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
They're not listening to me.
They're not. We can wait for them to finish. Right? How rude. I think you'll have to make them listen. Try being assertive. We can wait for them to finish. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch.
Yeah, I guess. It's not very nice, though.
What do you mean? You're waiting. That's very polite. Waiting is a polite thing to do. And so you wait.
My apologies. They're really being quite dull in here.
And wait.
We're not being dull. We're strategizing. Now, if you would all just bear with me.
Is that one contrarian? Or opportunist, maybe? And wait.
And decision made.
I hope it's a good one.
Wiggling the knife again.
Oh, good for us. But not so good for you. From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word?
Don't like that the bird has human teeth? Yeah, it's kind of freaky.
Fleshy?
Fleshy is crazy.
Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it would be easy.
Maybe it is opportunist. That sounds like something opportunist would say.
And are you doing this?
Oh, I most definitely am.
You feel small as the monster in front of you attacks, blade raised and wings spreading.
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this.
Yeah, that one's hero.
Now, we voted.
We voted?
It was not a majority decision.
Oh.
But we did have a plurality. He shouldn't count. Says who? Says me. He's not one of us.
Are they talking about the narrator?
He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves a say. Besides, you'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are officially on top. But enough chatter. Oh, so you finally decided to do something, have you?
Silence for just a moment as cold eyes regard you. And then silence still as soft eyes hesitate. You can feel the sharp sting of cold metal sliding deep into your chest, but you can feel something else too. Fear as your legs wobble, and then as...
Princess collapses against the wall. See? That was easy.
Oh, she still has the scar.
It was too easy. I felt bad. Don't feel bad.
It is opportunist.
It's all about taking the easy wins. You don't think the people at the top got there because they worked for it, do you?
That's crazy.
I mean, of course they did. Hard work is important. Yeah, hard work often goes unappreciated. Why bother? Yeah, screw hard work. I guarantee you that anyone who's anyone has done nothing but take shortcuts.
That is valid.
Am I supposed to find that impressive? Of course you are. I got us here, didn't I? Yes, everyone's very impressed with your accomplishments. But in case you haven't noticed, she isn't dead yet. So how about you finish this before you start celebrating yourself?
What are you waiting for? You won, didn't you? Not that it's hard executing a helpless captive.
Drop the blade? Okay. Drop the blade.
Are you... The blade tumbles uselessly from your hands and clatters to the floor. You're different, aren't you?
Hi, buddy.
You're back! Just as I intended! I was never cut out for leadership, really.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's you in there now, isn't it? I thought it got a little quiet. What happens now?
Opportunist, smarmy. He is. He's so funny. We do it right this time. We leave together, hand in hand.
Absolutely not.
Bet.
I don't think there's much you can do about it if that's the choice he makes. But no, I think I'd like to see what happens.
Me and the princess are besties now.
Okay, I'd like that. But we still have to get me out of these chains. I know that dropping the knife was like this big symbolic gesture for you, but we still need it, just for a minute.
You can bite out of it. You've done it before.
You should give it to me, though. What if you using it kicks you out of your body again?
I don't know if I trust you with the knife, girl.
Okay, listen. I know you're in charge again, but this is obviously a trick. We can't trust her. We literally just stabbed her. Someone's gonna have to take a leap of faith eventually.
You'd give it to her? Alright.
Fine, whatever. You stoop to the floor and pick up the pristine blade, only rather than using it for your intended purpose, you...
Oh, both endings are good? Okay.
Go on. You hand
Yeah.
it to the princess, who gingerly cuts herself free from her bindings. You maniac. And then what happens? Then, as her chains clatter to the floor, she turns her back on you and hurls the blade through the basement window, never to be seen again. No, 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 no. You need the blade to deal with her.
That's tough, buddy.
I'm so glad that's behind us. Come on, let's get out of here.
You need to stop the bleeding before you die, girl.
She reaches forward and takes your hand in hers before excitedly pulling you towards the basement stairs. Yeah? And what does it feel like? Is it nice?
Also, a ridiculously sharp knife. It cuts straight through bone, barely any resistance. I know, it's crazy.
Why do you want to know? You can tell a lot of things about someone from their handshake. I want to know more about the person we decided unanimously to throw our lot in with.
Unanimously.
Ugh, whatever. It's delicate and tender. Ah, so even through everything, she hasn't forgotten what it's like to have a heart. That'll do.
Okay.
The two of you rush up the basement stairs together. Ugh.
Ugh.
Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes, we all missed you so very much.
Did you, Cole?
I missed you the most.
Okay, opportunist.
You weren't even here until he was gone. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If you step through that door, you're damning every single person alive. You do realise that, yes?
Yep.
Who cares?
One last door, and then we're free.
Yay!
I'm down a hand, so you'll have to be the one to open it.
A knife made from the remains of a god being torn in two must be an insanely wild knife. Very powerful. Step into your freedom.
Twist the doorknob in your hand and step forward into the world you've damned. You and the princess fall to the ground, exhausted. I hope this all comes back to bite you, do you hear? I hope you're forced to feel the weight of all the regret there's ever been.
He's so mad. She's so pretty, yeah. But he doesn't finish his thought before disappearing entirely, and you find yourself free of any of the regrets he wished upon you.
I didn't think I'd ever get to be happy, but I think I am.
Yay!
I just didn't realize that being happy would feel so cold.
Ow! Every time they take her away from me. I'm just not meant to have a princess, I guess. Your peace does not last, nor can it ever. It is time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
are you, me? Alright, let's just smash the mirror. We've done this. What happens now? Slay!
Violence has always been what once was one.
The next room could be the one where you get to kiss her if you want to.
Again.
Huh!
You gave me shelter when you burned mine down, and then you struck another match. I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a life. What once was one, then was one again. The peace didn't last. The worm in your heart came for us. It took you from me, but you took me with you, and together we both left. What once was one, then was two, and also one again. You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete.
Just because we're bound together doesn't mean I can't be whole without you.
Could you bear the risk of seeking that truth? What if you're wrong? You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. A tiny island caught between the death of the old and the birth of the new. But you did not go
Oh my gosh.
You spat in the eye of that which would claim godhood, and through that defiance, you bound us both together. Without me, there are no externalities to resist. And without you to resist me, there can be no externalities. It is struggle that carves meaning into consciousness.
Kinda impractical to kiss someone that big, yeah. Even when you became a shadow of a god, still you were bound to my will. I denied you apotheosis then, and I will deny you apotheosis now.
You speak of me as if I'm a picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you lifted my chin. And the two of us danced beneath the stars.
We did.
But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
I never want to hold the world still, but is suffering the only alternative?
There is no suffering but the lies we tell ourselves. The only real suffering would be a world without my mercy. That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
Also notice you interact with chat tags. I don't know how streaming works in general. I don't know. But since I do it, I put it. We've done that one.
Is it all? I can
Did that one too.
faster, faster, faster. I can, you and me.
Yeah.
An ending is a passion. You have
Slay the princess! Slay the princess! Slay the princess! I must be able to change you. I can do this alone.
Surviving on your own, but you're never going to get through to her while she's like this. There's still a peak.
I can do this on my own.
And
No!
no
Enter
blade,
the basement.
and down we go.
Sit with her. What if we just leave? Take her hand in yours. Let's go.
I think I'm going to stay.
Leave. We've done this one already. Are you ready?
Of course I am. Are you?
What if I said no? What if I said no? Alright. Let me see. I've got a couple options here. Because you gotta go to the witch, take the blade, give it to her, and then flirt with her. Oh, that's wild. Okay, we can do that. Let me start from one of these, and then choose a couple different choices, and then we can get to the witch. Excuse me, get up.
But as you attempt to get up,
Something is holding me down.
the princess smiles nervously.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. That's just how it works here. We don't have to go anywhere anymore. We have everything we need.
No, girl.
He just wants us to be happy.
Who? Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
You have somebody whispering sweet nothings in your ear when I am sitting right in front of you? Excuse me?
Is she talking about a real voice? Like us? But we're at the head of the table. We should be in charge. Is he more powerful than we are? Is he the thing holding us down?
Yeah, the shadow behind her? Yes, I see it. Hey, Shadow, don't you have anything to say?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response.
Is that a beak? What is that?
Giving us the cold shoulder, I say. Asserting his dominance in the power structure. Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do?
No.
He says he's tired, and I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
What?
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone. But no, he's decided he's above talking to little guys like us, huh?
I don't think we're a little guy, but like, okay. Okay, what is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
Is that Smitten? I love Smitten.
Oh.
Refuse.
Oh. But you were the one who asked about it.
I know, that's really mean of me to do. I'm very sorry.
Sorry, that was snippy.
No, you're right.
It's okay. It's okay. We can figure something else out. Think. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This isn't fine. This isn't fine at all.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out in
What just
fire.
happened? Did you make that torch go out? I haven't done this route myself, to be honest. Oh, it's a real funky route. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something that you wanted to say. It's just a torch. Don't worry about it. We still have plenty of light. Place isn't right. We have to put the rest of them out. We have to get rid of that shadow. How did you get to it? So you go to the damsel, and then when you're about to leave, ask her, what if we just stayed here forever? And then she'll be like, oh, but the exit's right there. We could just leave. And you tell her, no, we're gonna stay here forever. And then you get this. It's real funky. We have to get rid of the shadow.
Why would we ever do that? We need the light. It's what keeps us happy.
How do you die? Oh, so... so we make her upset. And then Smitten is like, wait, doesn't she love us? And then she's like, well, I hardly even know you. And he goes, okay, I need to show her how much we love her. And he rips our chest open to show her our heart. That's how we die.
Oh, I know. We should do something. What if we played a game?
Yes, I love games. I'm great at them.
Of course you are, opportunist.
Yeah.
Smitten rips himself from us. No, he just like rips our chest open and we all die. Cause he's like, I love the princess so much, she needs to know how much I love her. Yeah, it is very wild. Do we actually have everything we need? Because it doesn't feel like it. It feels like... okay.
Like we've been given everything someone else has told us we wanted. but it isn't what we want.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
Clearly managed to separate himself. He just like took over our body, I think. Yeah, I guess so. I feel like the voices do that every once in a while. Like there's the one where which one is it? The Paranoid? There's one where like Paranoid is keeping us alive. And then there's one where Stubborn can like infinitely revive us when we're fighting. I think it's like one of those where it's like they suddenly gain a whole bunch of power. But yeah, I guess no one has ever like ripped us apart before. What do you think will happen? Don't worry about what's going to happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose? Whatever the shadows have been showing us isn't real. We need to see what happens when the lights go out. Okay.
We do, don't we?
Yep.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I
This
ever
is the only
was.
one where one of your voices operated completely separately. Yeah, I think so? I feel empty, so that's it, huh? Why are you crying? Are you okay? Well, this sucks. You can open your eyes. I'm still here. Nothing has changed. We're just sitting in the dark. I'm sorry. I feel like this is all my fault. Slay! I'm gonna slay.
You sure you want to do that?
Yes, narrator. I would like to slay the princess.
You're sending us some real mixed signals, boss. I suppose I am. I'm just worried that I might have made a terrible mistake. Terrible mistake? Isn't she supposed to end the entire world? Yes, and that hasn't changed. I'm just not sure the world I want is worth it.
That's wild.
But how can a saved world ever be worse than one that's gone?
Narrator simping for the princess?
See, that's exactly what I thought. Think what you will. I'm only here to guide you. You're the one who makes the decisions. Well, well, looks like there's nobody around who can tell us what to do anymore. First the shadows got blown out, now even the big shot narrator man is having doubts. We don't need to waste our time slaying her. We've clearly won.
I know, the narrator changed here, hello? You're right, what was I thinking? Don't get cold feet now, this is for the good of everyone. I'm saving the world here! Slay the princess. I know what I decided to do, slay the princess.
The princess doesn't try to flee as you cross the room, murderous intent settling into your eyes. All she does is stand to face you.
She's ready.
She offers no resistance as your fingers wrap around the blade dangling from her neck. As the weapon sinks deep into her heart, all she manages are 3 muttered words.
I think I have a new favorite ending. This one's really good. I highly recommend you try it out if you haven't. Because like all the dialogue and stuff is really interesting.
It's finally over.
No, that's so sad.
I didn't think it would be so awful to help you see this through, but all of this was for a reason. The world is better off, Lando. I really hope that's true. They always say it's lonely at the top. I didn't think they actually meant it.
I feel cold. But I guess I've felt that way for a long, long time.
Though you've pierced her heart and do not see her die. Oh, you do not see her die, nor will you ever. Okay.
Is that a...
Kill your happy ending is crazy. Okay, which? Which?
You make your... The interior...
I'm going to take the blade, set her free, and then stab her.
The door...
Just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about
I'm
me.
here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it?
Yeah, which is stabbing you when the narrator makes you do so, yes. Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops
We've
to
talked
the...
enough. Examine the chains. Any ideas? Turn to the stairs. Save the princess. Approach the door. Slay the princess.
Bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally.
Slay the princess. Was that the witch? Did I get the witch? Let's see.
If that's what you...
That's not the witch. Back it up. No. Okay, let's go to this then. Ah, oh, frick! No, I overwrote my save. No! No. Load. Okay, well, I'll load this one then. I'm going to sit with her. This is a new one. Sit where you were told to sit. What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
The witch is when you... Oh, I don't take the blade first. Gotcha.
That's ominous.
That's right.
She seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh, please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
Okay, I'll do it after we get this.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
There are none.
There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him. Possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Pros are what Smitten has to say about her. Very true. I can cut you out of here. I'm not giving you a weapon. Okay, I'm trusting you. Give her the knife. If you want to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. Cut her out on your own. I think I'm just going to leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up like that. Bye. Sure, I'll give her the knife.
Slide it over.
Will do.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
No!
Do you think this will work? Interesting that you're only having us remain in place. It's almost like there are very real limits to your power.
Let's do it.
I don't know what you're talking about. The world ends if we fail, right? Her killing us might not be our only failure state, if you catch my meaning. I don't know where you're going with this. Could you explain? Yes, explain it. Sure, I'm insinuating that we could kill ourselves. Ruin this whole thing.
Right in front of her.
You wouldn't. I'm not afraid of dying. Are you? A little?
A little.
Put your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor.
Dang, narrator really doesn't want us to die.
The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
You know, now that I think about it, she does have that chain around her neck. I probably should have seen this coming.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No.
Watch an uneasy silence. Yes. As crazy.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
Ick is real.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Yeah, she's coming out ahead. I don't know.
So that's her play.
Very unexpected.
Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her
Ooh.
eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder,
Ooh.
and her neck opens.
Yeah, Dullahan. That'd be interesting.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Oh, how lovely. She's more portable, that's crazy.
Oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
Me too, princess, no!
The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Ain't no way.
So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Can we pick up the head?
Hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Free trophy is insane.
I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Take the princess with you. Oh!
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
That's wild. Dangling thread, more like dangling head. Real.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
Hey, yo!
She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Can we chuck her head out the window? That's insane. No. She's not armor, bro. Put her down.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Wait, there's an actual world out here for once.
Well played.
Oh, what?
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already... over? Is he gone?
Wait, she's alive.
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
How is she talking? I'm confusion.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
That's wild.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Absolutely insane. Okay.
She's gone.
Um,
I'm begging.
well that was an interesting development. It's Dullahan. It's a bet I would have seen a punter head like a ball. It'd be pretty funny. What happens now? Make me forget. Okay. Bring the prisoner's head to her. That's insane. Wait, I need to... Ooh. Yay, we got another one. still missing 2. But the prisoner one... Where's the prisoner? This one? Okay, we've done all the prisoner stuff now, except this. Receive vital evidence of the princess's wrongdoing. That is very interesting. I don't know how I would do that. Maybe I have to set her free. Continue to the cabin. We do not take the blade this time. Enter the basement. I'm here to save you. See what I can do. Set her free.
You make your way to the... Fine. No.
Nay.
Okay, there's no going back now.
Aha. Proceed.
Oh.
Okay, and for this one, I need to...
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots.
Take the blade, give it to her, and then flirt with her. Okay. Wait. Take the blade. Enter the basement. And then we're gonna give it to her, and we're going to flirt with her.
The door.
Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Okay. Leave, slay. No, give her the blade. Okay. I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. This is a gesture of my goodwill.
You can't be serious.
Let's go. Yup.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
Voices don't get a say in this.
As do I. Abstain?
Oh, hero.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Nah. Give her the blade. This isn't a democracy. We're giving her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
'Cause I'm here to riz you, baby girl.
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist.
Yeah, her Oa face is great. I like the witch a lot.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now.
That's crazy.
Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count.
It's time to riz the princess, guys.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
I riz you and we get our happily ever after. That's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it, so now it's your time to choose. Pookie's gonna get romanced, exactly. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We could be better than this. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. If you're like someone I know, you're probably going to kill me. Okay, you're beautiful.
She pulls back,
Ah!
clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her.
Negative riz, real, but it's working. That's so funny.
I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we?
I'm channeling my inner smitten.
If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
Yeah, it didn't say parenthesis lie. Don't go Cinderella on us, princess, please.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steals her nerves.
She's not used to being complimented. Oh no.
And then
Ah!
she buries the blade in your heart.
Ha!
What? No. No, come on, that's not right.
Girl!
I told you. I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
Girl!
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Paul,
Why? Why did you let me do this?
the blade isn't even bloody. Did we really get stabbed?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Insane.
You're on a
Oh.
path in the woods. I can't believe she actually stabbed us.
Me too, hero.
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument. Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
Oh, I love Smitten so much. Welcome back, buddy.
Ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
He's here. He's my second favorite because I love Contrarian a little too much.
I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to?
To the cabin.
Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love.
My goat, yes. Contrarian is great. I love him so much.
She hates us.
No!
Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
True. Hunted? Yeah, Hunted is good too.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. So maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence.
I also really like Cheated because he's so sassy.
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Would kiss Hunted. Hunted is baby. I also really like Stubborn. Stubborn's also really good.
Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right?
Ignore the narrator.
It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom.
Narrator is cringe. Boo.
Oh, are you now?
I am.
Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually.
It's okay, all you gotta do is like fist fight Stubborn once a day, that's all.
Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
He's strong, this is true. But he just enjoys fights, I think. Catch these hands, buddy. Let's fight the narrator. Where's Stubborn when you need him? Okay, let's see. Proceed to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
You want someone you can kiss, that's fair.
I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
MCX mirror that doesn't exist.
The interior
Ooh.
of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
Smitten's a little long in the long run. Smitten is a character. Lalabarina, is that you? Where's the spider?
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
We gave her the pristine blade.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
Why not?
Well, it's not here. And if she has it,
Could date skeptic or contrarian. That's fair.
Let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her.
Bestie!
As far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's the smart thing to do.
It is the smart thing to do.
I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Well, we've seen her with multiple blades before, so like...
If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We have already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Yeah, Hunted and Paranoid both need, like, comfort, I think. Those are the two. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold our handsome features.
Smitten's gonna be so upset when he figures out what we look like.
You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. What are you doing?
How does this lead to the basement? It's just a door.
Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Let's go.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
MC kind of got it though, so we can riz. True.
These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
Like the music here? Yeah.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I'm here to riz you. Want to figure out a way out of here for good. I don't know what I want. I never really chose to come here. I want to free you. I mean it. I just want to talk. Really talk. Let's talk.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
This is true.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into
Oh my
what was once
gosh.
a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. The space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Now, how did you get your hands on that?
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Okay, I'm gonna save it here. In case we want to come back to this. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. That's Yeah, I did give her the blade. What do you think would happen after you killed me? Did you think I wouldn't hold it against you? I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you'll let me. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade. Reach for the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. If you still want to wallow in it, be my guest. I guess I don't have anything left to say to you. Fine, if you're going to be like that, I'm going to leave. Have a nice life. Give me the blade.
And I'm supposed to believe it's safe in your hands? That you aren't just saying what you need to say in order to fool me and save yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. Is there anything, or is there nothing I could say to change your mind? Okay. Let's leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
I gave that to you. It's mine.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
May I remind you that I'm the one that's died twice here?
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Thank you. Can I take the blade now? Okay. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
Let bygones be bygones, girly pop. Exactly. I moved on, so should you.
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own.
We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Then maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything. All that counts is action. Reach for the blade. Can I take the blade now? Reach for the blade. Can I take it now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers.
And thank you for the follow, Nicolene.
For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her
Nicolene.
knuckles going white with the effort.
Nicolene. I remember how to say your name. Same I.
But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You
Thanks.
carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
Truly.
A little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
Lock in, smitten, yeah. Kiss her? Okay.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out,
Opportunist?
slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
You like her thorn crown? Yeah. I really like how, because usually she's got like sleeves that go like this, but right now they're thorns. The attention to detail is so good.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
I see that the lines have been drawn.
It's 2 against 1.
Fight, fight, fight.
It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count?
Actually,
Because he's clearly not one of us.
that's crazy. They hate the narrator.
Doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
That's what Opportunist said last time, too.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Oh, you can trust me. Cut her free. I just wanted my blade back here on your own. That's crazy.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
That's what an Opportunist
I
does.
can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Let's go.
Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion.
Yeah, team romance, team smitten, let's go.
That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption.
Also, I like how my knife is just bloody already.
And
That's
who says
crazy.
I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm.
I got you, girly.
And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take
is a single slip of the blade.
Thorn bra, ow, yeah. Anything, owie.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip.
It won't trust. Also, the vines are like bleeding. Why?
You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Oh, the narrator is so funny.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Yeah.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
As you wish, Smitten.
Can we actually do that?
Hero's like, wait, really?
No, you can't. Absolutely not. You know as well as I do that we can. And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
Wink wonk.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge. Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
Oh no, am I gonna need to censor something here?
You lean in and you kiss her. And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now?
I love the narrator. He's so funny.
Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that.
PG is good.
Ugh, fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion. You're making fun of us.
Not the speed run. Yeah, parental gremmy. That's what it stands for. PG. That's my channel.
And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection. Please. I think he actually likes romance.
I think he does too.
If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now.
Oh, the narrator is so into this. It's so funny.
He's making fun of us.
Yeah, he is 100% making fun of us, but it's so funny.
It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff. I'm aware of my skills.
Oh my gosh.
But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
That was nice.
You're welcome.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
Yippee!
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out. Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade.
Narrator is jealous. She had elf ears from the witch one. I think. I'm pretty sure she did.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes.
Yeah, halfling.
I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
Tall halfling, yes.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Not a holing. Cut into the thorns.
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
Yeah, holing is crazy.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
I feel like even if she steps into the cabin here, it would still count as being outside because there is no roof. Yeah, cabin.
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new together. Something better. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Yup.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
What do you mean? Listen. Do we even know if those people will actually die? We don't know that. Stabbing her now isn't an option, but if it was, then I would be a murderer.
What do we do now? Where's everything going?
I'm eating it.
Why is it so cold?
Consumption. Nom 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 nom. My world now.
She's gone.
Flickering lights.
She's so scratched up now. My eye patch. No. Go away? Yes, it did. You can see both of my eyes now. 2 eyes to see the princess with. Eyeballs. Yes. I think we can do one more. Oh, yes! Okay, how do I get this? How do I get this one? Are your eyebrows gone? Are they? Are they? Maybe. Ugh. I cry. Disappear. What does it say? When you've seen the worst sights the prison of the world can offer, you can always choose to walk away empty-handed. I've been trying to get this ending since we finished the game for the first time, and I don't know. I can't find it. I would like to get them all! Because this will be our last Slay the Princess stream. Prisoner and then walk away? Okay. Less. Oh no. Load. This one. Yes. Leave the princess in the basement.
By divine will, just as you finish the thought, you hear a door slam. I'm afraid you won't be leaving until the task is finished. It doesn't matter how many chains she's in, without your intervention, she'll find a way out eventually.
Gotta catch them all, exactly. Gotta catch all the princesses. Is the other one you haven't done on your own? Oh, okay.
That's not fair. Unless you deal with her right here, right now, she will remain an existential threat to the entire world. What seems unfair to you is fair for everyone else.
Maybe I have to cut her out.
Huh. So it's not even safe to think. I see how it is.
We'll see.
How surprising. They locked you down here too.
Sit with her?
You step.
I'm gonna sit closer. Hi.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
Did I make a mistake?
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut,
I think I did the wrong thing.
yours as you struggle uselessly. The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
Drop the knife or you die.
I'll drop the knife!
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her. I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed?
Think you may have done the right thing, really?
I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled?
When in doubt, we Google guides. This is true.
How many times did I warn you she's not to be...
I drop it. Take it.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick.
Owie.
Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses.
watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
No.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
Okay.
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
Okay.
What is she doing?
I'm gonna look away.
You close your eyes. That doesn't stop you from hearing every grisly detail. The splitting of skin, the wet mulching of severed veins, the grinding of metal against bone.
I think we've seen that one. Yeah, but we could try not taking her head out. Because maybe that'll do something? Maybe dying would have done it. I've died before, I'm pretty sure. Icky, yeah.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Huh. So that's her play.
Killing herself?
We don't know that she's dead yet. We're not even watching it happen. She could just be faking those sounds.
Ugh.
And then, finally, you hear a snap and an uneasy silence. There is a slow and fleshy tear. Hard to fake that.
Yep.
This is worse than watching.
Yet our eyes are still closed.
I said look away, I didn't say close eyes.
Finally, there's the soft thud of something roughly head-sized bouncing against the floor, and the clattering of chains as they drop along with it.
Roughly head size is insane.
I think you can open your eyes now. Oh no.
Okay, leave the basement.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
Mine.
With your work done, you open the cabinet. This
That's a
isn't
better
an ending.
ending.
In fact, now
Time passes.
I don't want to die again. I didn't like dying last time. I'm going to accept my reward. I don't know, I'm pretty happy I'm going to accept my reward.
that's great.
Sorry, but we're not doing that. Slay yourself. I'm pretty sure if we do sorry, we're not doing that, we end up dead anyway. Like, someone just busts our vein. But sure.
Apologize.
Yep, it's
I'm
Skeptic.
sorry.
The cage. Oh, is that new? Oh!
Path in the wood.
Are you fucking kidding me? We had everything we ever could have wanted, and you killed us.
Guys, I think we got it! I think we got it!
We didn't have everything we ever could have wanted. That's just what he told us.
Let's
want the
go!
truth, not some made-up eternal happiness.
But it was nice. Who gives a shit about truth?
I do. He said we were happy, but what does happiness like that even mean? It was just another prison.
We're gaming, guys. I couldn't have done it without your help. I appreciate it. Let's go! This is our ending!
And this isn't. There are chains everywhere.
Arkveld.
That just means we're on the right track, you numbskull. That we're finally starting to see reality for what it is.
If you guys haven't noticed, I have Monster Hunter Wilds on the brain, so what is the next game you want to play? So I think next week I'm going to do a Monster Hunter Wilds collab with one of my friends. And then we're going to we're gonna start Higurashi back up again. Because the last two games were on sale, so I said yes, and I bought them. So we're gonna finish up Higurashi. Yes, Arkfeld. We love Arkfeld.
Can you two stop fighting? It's not very productive.
Oh yeah, so our schedule is going to be Higurashi, and then we're playing 999 with Gray, we're drawing Pokemon, new collab person. It's gonna be Risa, yeah. Because Risa was like, hey, we should totally play sometime, and I was like, yeah! So we decided next week, on Thursday. It'll be Thursday night, so I'll I don't know if I'm gonna stream Thursday afternoon or not. We will see. See how I'm feeling. But yeah, and then we have the Ace Attorney Professor Layton game that we've been going through, which we will hopefully be finishing soon. Probably, I'm assuming it's gonna take another like month or so, but that's because we only play once a week.
No, it isn't, is it? So let's focus up.
That's okay. That's okay. I appreciate you dropping by even just today. And if you're ever, you you ever feel like dropping by just to say hi, that's totally fine too. But that's okay if you don't either. I'm also like, if I'm not interested in the game, I find it hard to watch. May stick around if it ends up being fun. I like them, but they are a lot, so Harry makes them all interesting. Nah! You flatter me.
You've clearly already been here before, and judging by how deranged you all are, you've already been here more than once. I'll spare you my full introduction, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities. Not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
We are going to be starting the Edgeworth game after we finish the Layton and Ace Attorney crossover, though, and I'm very excited about that one because I love the Edgeworth game! So, yeah! Okay, proceed to the cabin. Edgeworth games!
Stand at the edge
Yes.
of the cliff. An abyss yawns beneath you, empty and endless. The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within.
A princess.
Right, a creaky old bridge and a bottomless ravine. Because getting to the cabin was too easy last time. I wonder what other sick jokes are waiting for us. Maybe that ravine doesn't even go anywhere. It'd be par for the course if we slipped and wound up falling forever.
Give me Sebastian the best or nothing. Sebastian the worst, though. They changed his name, though, in the official localization to Eustace Winter. So, I'm sorry, Avery, you're gonna have to deal with that. Eustace, yeah.
There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus.
Not the missus.
I'm going to pretend you didn't just call her that.
Let's go.
Every surface of the cabin is draped in chains, the air filled with the mock birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal, with hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster, destined to end the world.
Monster?
There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already have your weapon. Your objective awaits. And how are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. All I see is a mirror.
It's time to dig. Monster? I know. Slay the monster?
What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement.
Oh, don't you lie to us. We can trust our eyes, and I am not going to stand around arguing over a stupid mirror.
I'm not going to waste time arguing with you. Just get to the basement, okay? The door's on the other side of the room. Then, I guess there's nowhere for us to go but forward.
Gotta ask why have an eye patch when you have two functioning eyes? Oh, well, so when I was designing my character, I was like, man, I really don't want to draw this other eye, and so I didn't. I drew an eye patch. For Riz, yeah. Riz Nary. I'm dead. No, it's because I am lazy. And when I draw, I only like to draw one eye. Drawing two eyes that look like the sizing and the distance and everything, it's hard. You know, it's really hard. Yeah, such a mood. So I was like, what if I just didn't? As you drop up anyway, then add an eye patch later. This is true. This is very true. I have done that multiple times. And to that I can only say it's because I have 0 brain cells.
You step out onto the floor, or what should have been a floor.
What, there are chains on the floor.
Should have been?
Is there no floor?
Yes, unfortunately. You realise too late that there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains suspended over some unseen space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
Do I take fall damage, though?
Oh, now this is just absolute bullshit. Can't even walk across a room now without being plunged into an abyss.
Where's this hook?
You're too emotional, it makes us sloppy. We have to focus on details right now, and we can't focus on details if you're raging about every little thing that happens.
Skill issue, cheated. True.
Are we supposed to focus on details while we're falling into a bottomless pit?
Is it bottomless, though?
Don't be ridiculous, it obviously has a bottom.
So again, my question, do we take fall damage?
Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle.
Ow.
You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space. The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Of course he says that.
As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings, you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Hello, are you mad at me? So you can come back too. Look, I'm sorry about what happened last time. I'm supposed to be sorry, right? Clearly help you cut your head off. Attack her. Wait for her to make the first move. Hello?
But you are met with only silence, save for the creaks and groans of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly.
Yeah, the hooks are really gross.
Screw this. This is making me bloody anxious. It's like she knows how unfair this all is, and now she's having fun with it. She's mocking us.
Is she?
By not saying anything. Yes!
Oh, okay. I'm talking to you. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry about what happened last time. I'm supposed to be sorry. Screw it. Attack her. Try to slip free. I'm gonna free myself.
As you attempt to move, the princess takes a slow step forward. As she does so, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you.
Meat hook.
As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess.
Dullahan!
Finally emerged from the shadows. The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person.
Francis Bacon painting corn. No!
It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
So can she not talk because she's decapitated now? But she didn't have a problem with that last time.
Are we being strangled already? You haven't given us a chance to do a damn thing. What's the point of any of this if we don't even get to make a single choice?
True, let me make choices.
I'm not here to give you chances. I'm here to set the stage and to dictate to you what happens. I can advise you on the correct course of action, but there are limits to my direct involvement. The choices, if that's what you like to call them, have always been yours.
A riddle while we're dying, isn't that just like you? Now to figure out what exactly you mean by choices.
Choices!
For the love of stop thinking and do something.
Head empty only action? What is your problem with me? I've only ever tried to help you. I don't know if that's true. Let me down. Killing me isn't going to fix anything. What happened to you? You cut off your own head last time. You can't be mad at me about that. Attempt to cut yourself free. Swing your blade. Remain silent. Ooh, can I cut myself free? That seems like a bad idea. It seems like a really bad idea. Let's try it.
You try to move your arm, but the hooks buried deep in your wrist and elbow keep you firmly, painfully in place. You do your best to rotate the knife in your palm, but it only clinks against the metal chain, unable to do so much as leave a scratch. The body takes another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
Am I just gonna die?
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
Huh?
Oh, well, isn't that just convenient?
Who's she talking about?
It makes sense to me.
She's a severed head. What control could she possibly have over her body? There's no connections, no nerves. So bodies can work on their own.
I don't think that's how it works.
You know, I wouldn't mind that, actually. Maybe when the chain pops our useless head off, we'll get to run around without it.
You know, if we're a chicken, it could be possible, at least for a little bit.
This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
None of this is my fault. I haven't done anything to you except give you my weapon twice. She? Are you talking about your body as if she's a separate person? It's you. What do you mean you're just a watcher? You cut your own head off last time. You made that decision. You've made choices and you've never stopped. You're choosing violence right now. Drop the blade, say nothing. Okay, it's you.
That's what I used to think. But time alone has taught me the truth. I'm not my body. I'm just the thing that watches it.
That's wild.
There's so much pain that comes from tricking yourself into thinking you have a choice. But none of us have choices. And knowing that has made me feel so... free.
Oh?
Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your limbs is becoming unbearable.
You give me your implement.
The pressure is finally too much. Your fist unfolds as your joints swell with trapped blood, and your pristine blade tumbles helplessly to the ground.
Ooh.
I cut myself free.
Well, at least she gets it. This whole damn thing's a pile of flaming bullshit, and there's nothing we can do to put it out.
That's wild. You're setting me up to fail. I can't make real choices strung up like this, and you're refusing to make any choices at all. Us choosing the same moves every time we play isn't an indictment of anyone's free will. It's just how things happen to play out. I could have thrown away the knife in the woods if I wanted to, but I chose to come here with it. What was I supposed to have done? Did you want me to carry your severed head out of the cabin with me? I thought you were dead. Please stop walking forward. I'm going to die if you don't stop.
You're just starting to see the walls. And you don't have to struggle against something inevitable. You can give in with me. None of this is up to us.
Bet.
She steps forward yet again, and the chains dig into you, your nerves screaming, your heart pounding, your lungs desperate for air.
I don't think we can hold on to you much longer. Like I said, the girl's right. This whole thing is rigged.
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop.
Oh! You're falling. The world is spinning. And then you hit the ground. Your body light in a way that is sickeningly wrong and roll to a stop. The sound of rattling chains and a heavy thud as the rest of what was once you falls to the ground somewhere nearby. Are we matching now? You are unable to take action, unable to defend yourself, unable to even look around as the princess's body steps towards you, one slow, rhythmic step after another. It stoops down to pick you up, and then a shadow rises behind the body, blade glinting.
And now, the cut.
It strikes, and it strikes true, and the body drops its cage in pain. They descend on each other in a maelstrom of chains and hooks and feathers and blood, fighting their way deeper into the shadows until all you're left to witness are the sounds of violence.
See? You only ever thought you were in control. Isn't it so much nicer to let go?
That's kind of crazy. I didn't let go, you ripped my head off. What are we supposed to do now? You didn't cut yourself free. My body is still the one with the knife. Doesn't that mean this is different? Doesn't that mean I broke your pattern? This isn't nicer, I'm a severed head. I thought that would be the end of me. I guess this isn't so bad. I didn't let go, you ripped my head off.
My body ripped your body's head off. I didn't have anything to do with it.
Girl!
You get it. It's not like you're responsible for what your body is doing to mine now. You and I just watch, like we've been doing since the beginning.
And so, you and the princess watch as your bodies weave in and out of the shadows, performing their lethal dance.
Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
If that's what you think. The movement is gorgeous, primal, uninhibited. Steel crashing against steel and flesh rolling off of flesh.
It's all going to come to a head soon.
Haha.
Head.
And at last, the climax plays out. Your body, wreathed in chains and shadows, makes its final move, but so does hers. Chain shatters spine and blade pierces heart.
I guess I'll see you next time.
There's a next. Both hers and yours collapse, their dance complete. Blood drips from the princess's mouth, and she coughs.
It's cold, but that's always been us, hasn't it? Cold isn't bad.
Oh. I wonder if there's like any... I'm sure there's another ending in there, but that's... Oh. Wild. Well, the existential crisis, here I come. Is my head the one controlling my body? Can my body live without its head? You do not get the chance to respond. Something has ripped her from you, and it's left something else in her place. I guess... Wait, so the voices aren't in my head, they're in my body? I know that it can't, yeah. Wait, the voices were gone as soon as our head popped up. Does that... Oh. Guys, the voices in your head aren't actually in your head, they're in your body. You approach the mirror. It's you.
Something.
That's so wild. My gosh. Okay, wait, did we get it? Did we get it? We got it! Let's go. Oh, there's actually quite a bit. Cut myself free. I tried that. Let's go! All the princesses! Yay! Oh man, that's such a good game. I really like that. I'm probably gonna come back to it on my own time and try to find everything that I didn't get. But that will be all for streaming this game. That was really fun.